Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Jeremy from Haasl Tools and I'm your YouTube Snap-on guy. Today we're going to look at the new FDX socket sets that have just come out and see what's different between them and the old sockets. Do you need to replace your old sockets? Is this a new thing that's going to take over? Let's take a look. It's time for your 2 minutes of tools. So here they are. We are in my personal garage on my toolbox here. This is the new FDX socket set. This is a shallow metric set, part number 212YFSMY. And it is a 8 to 19 millimeter set, 12 piece 3/8. And let's take a look at the back here. FLANK DRIVE XTRA wrenching system grips fasteners with an angle contour of the socket while delivering higher strength and 50% more turning power. Manufactured from special alloy steel and heat treated for optimum strength. Nickel chrome finish helps protect against corrosion. Optimally grooved wall improves socket removal and incorporates large identification marking. So some of the things that have changed are the outside, so it's easier to turn, easier to handle, and easier to see the size. So let's go ahead and open these up. Take a little razor blade there. We'll open up the plastic. And so they come in this plastic tray here. It's magnetic. There's a magnet strip on the bottom. So if you don't keep the cover here with writing on it, these sockets will actually just stay right in this tray. If you shake it real hard, yeah, they'll fall out, but they're in there pretty good. And let's pull these out and take a peek. I want to grab the big ones. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So this is the inside of these sockets. The socket itself, the steel of it feels just like our regular sockets. So if I grab one of my, here's one. This is a 15 millimeter 1/4 inch drive deep well out of my personal socket set. The feel of it, the feel and finish of it is the exact same, but definitely a difference on the groove there. If you look metric to metric, it's not focusing real well, but there's a definite difference here where you would grab this, like if you were to put it on a ratchet. There's a nice little lip you can see right there. The bottoms, they look like the same machining on the bottom as our normal sockets. And this is actually, it's a little wider on the front, and it tapers in the further you go in. So these sockets are for rounded off fasteners. These are not everyday sockets that you would use, such as like this 15 millimeter I have here. This is made for rounded off fasteners, bolts, nuts, because of the design of it. The tolerances are so tight that these grab more in the middle of, let me find a bolt here. So here, just a random bolt that happens to fit on there. These actually grab tighter in the middle, not on the corners, in the middle. So if your corners are rounded off, it doesn't matter because you are grabbing on this flat side. And that's what FLANK DRIVE was all about, except now they've made this fastener tighter tolerance and a tapered design so that you can get on a rounded fastener and turn it. So what I have here, I have the shallow set. So I just stacked a couple shallow ones here. And these are, we're looking at a 15, the regular FLANK DRIVE deep well here. That's just a regular FLANK DRIVE deep well. 15, and the FLANK DRIVE XTRA 15, and you can definitely see it's a little more round inside where it would grab on the flat than the other one, and it looks like just maybe a hair more of a sidewall on there for strength. Really like what they did on the side here though. That definitely, that little lip there that's on these, that looks like it's really going to help for taking that off of the the ratchet when they get stuck on there and your hands have a little grease on them. So we have actually the 14 underneath. I use just to step it up so they're about the same height. So that is your standard one and the new one. And here's a look at the set. So it goes from 19 millimeters, and then the two I took out, all the way down to 8 millimeter. FLANK Drive XTRA. Think of it kind of like an extractor style socket for taking out rounded fasteners. Guys, I hope you're not mad we went a little overboard on the 2-minute tools, but these things are really exciting, so I wanted to get a really good look at it, some close-ups. I've been seeing some guys asking, you know, can we get some pictures of the insides of them? So I really wanted to focus on that for you. If you have any other questions, put them in the comments down below. Make sure you share the video so your friends can see it if you're on some garage forums or some other car pages, stuff like that. We'll get it out there, get the information out there, and grow this community. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, and have a good night.